A holy parcel from above, wrapped in divine radiance and already marked with your name, approaches you at this very moment. Archangel Michael personally delivers it, not some lesser spirit, not an ordinary messenger. Archangel Michael himself carries it forward. Why is that? Because this isn't an everyday blessing. This kind shatters chains handed down through generations, a rare, precious gift, one that reroutes your entire life's path. The very thing you feared would never arrive, as years passed with nothing shifting. Yet now is the moment it finally comes. Still, receiving it requires your willingness. Before it fully reaches you, your spirit must first claim it. Stay silent, and it slips away like other chances once did. You hesitated before, and they vanished. But this time differs. Archangel Michael's words leave no room for doubt. Anyone receiving this message tonight will fall to their knees in wonder. Their hearts will overflow. That is how genuine this is. God withheld this gift until you gained the strength to bear it, and now you have. Don't take this casually, though heaven never gifts without purpose. This is a sacred caution disguised as festivity. Receiving this blessing with faith instead of fear will elevate you higher. And what does it hold? It might seem too remarkable to be true. Someone has silently thought of you but lacked the courage to speak until now. Your name marks a door sealed for years, now about to open. Every tear you have shed will fade once this restoration completes. God whispers to you, "This explains the waiting. This explains why I strengthened you." What arrives will stay beside you permanently, because the blessing approaching would overwhelm someone unprepared for it. But not you, since you are no longer who you used to be. Heaven recognizes this truth now. That is precisely why Archangel Michael arrived. Not for entertainment, but to announce this pivotal moment. Tomorrow, when you wake, the weight on your chest will feel different. The emptiness in your heart will have shifted because the seal has broken and invisibility before God ends. Right now, I want you to perform one simple gesture, inviting God's favor into your life. Tap the like button. This isn't about supporting a channel. This represents faith in action. Each like you press tells heaven you are aligned with what is unfolding. You are opening a pathway for divine favor to enter your life starting tonight. That like button represents your yes. Press it now and sense the shift beginning. This message serves as confirmation, and this exact moment marks activation. Before continuing with what is being released over you tonight, I need you to do something significant. Write a single word in the comments below. Not just anything, not a casual amen. Your soul agrees with what is already unfolding in heaven. It is as if you said yes before witnessing it. Your voice now joins the angels already singing over your name. As you write it, recognize the weight behind those words. You are sending faith into the spiritual realm. And because you permitted this, the miracle draws nearer. Go ahead, type Amen, and let heaven accept your yes. Archangel Michael reports 7 angels currently surrounding your name. He describes celebration and singing filling the air. They rejoice over what is already been settled. Yet one angel carries quiet sorrow. Why? Because they witnessed how close you came to giving up repeatedly. They stood as that faint sign accompanying your lonely nights of prayer and whispered pleas. Now that sign has finally materialized, but they worry you might doubt it, so please don't discard this message as meaningless. Do it for them, for Archangel Michael, and above all, for yourself. This isn't merely a message. This is your personal scroll, this is your golden letter. Everything delayed is now arriving, requiring only that you open your heart briefly. Tonight differs from every other night. It feels as though heaven's winds have shifted direction. Everything stalled, obstructed, buried, or shattered now reverses course. Stop struggling for what already belongs to you. Stop trying to persuade others to love you. Stop enduring silent suffering. You are selected and heard, about to receive what most people merely dream about. But you must trust, this was intended specifically for you. Not just anyone. It belongs to you. Archangel Michael has watched over this moment for days. It is finally arrived. All heaven awaits now is your yes. Your yes needn't be spoken aloud. A heartfelt whisper suffices. That is all God requires, because the instant you agree, movement begins in the spiritual realm. The shift stays hidden initially, but becomes unmistakable. People will treat you differently than before. Things will naturally fall into alignment. New waves of love you have never experienced will arrive, and your inner turmoil will quiet. Once you truly sense it, that restlessness within will settle. Something greater than yourself guided you here. This wasn't happenstance, it was grace calling to you in disguise. That disguise lifts right now. You could still refuse, and it would fade once more. So from heaven's core, Archangel Michael asks you, open it now. This miracle exists specifically for you. It is here, present. Don't let it escape. You can already feel stirring within. Your soul responds because deep down you recognize this differs from everything else. You already sense the answer. You have scrolled long enough already. You have searched sufficiently. You have waited patiently. This moment belongs to you. Well done. What seemed permanently lost returns tonight in a form beyond your imagination. You will experience joy so profound it will astonish you. Part 2. This isn't imagination. That sudden warmth filling your chest, that gentle wave of emotion passing through you now, that is the Spirit confirming truth. God isn't teasing you with something unattainable. He has been preparing this far longer than you realize. Every heartbreak, every delay, every slammed door, none served as punishment. All of it positioned you, because what awaits you is too sacred to arrive without preparation. Had it arrived even a month earlier, readiness might have eluded you. You might have confided in the wrong person. You might have doubted it, lost it, or let fear convince you otherwise. But now you are prepared. You have grown stronger. Pleading no longer defines you. You now declare. Chasing no longer defines you. You attract instead. And above everything, settling no longer defines you. What is unfolding is exactly what you have earned. That explains the smile on Archangel Michael's face. Heaven's decision stands finalized. This blessing will not be withdrawn, yet you must accept it now, not tomorrow. Calling this random would be inaccurate. The destined hour has arrived. Archangel Michael reveals this miracle was deliberately delayed, since heaven continued working within the hearts surrounding you. Certain people weren't yet prepared. Certain chains remained unbroken. Some things stayed concealed in darkness, but clarity has come now. God in heaven has spoken his verdict. This stands as the ruling, pour blessing over them completely, unreservedly, free of pain and fear. That is where everything starts. You sense the shift before witnessing it. That is always heaven's method. The soul receives news first. The eyes confirm it later. Your soul celebrates right now because it understands. It grasps that what is coming carries such purity and power that it will erase every sleepless night spent staring upward, wondering if God forgot you. He never did. You will feel it tonight because heaven acts while the world sleeps. You paused to listen while others kept scrolling past. Others ignored this call. You didn't. You weren't meant to find this by accident. You were called because only someone like you could bear something this beautiful without collapsing under its weight. Archangel Michael declares, "They have earned this. They have suffered enough already. Your reward starts here. But understand, this exceeds a simple blessing. This constitutes a heavenly decree. You will never revert to who you were before encountering this message, because transformation has already begun within, manifesting outwardly over the coming hours. You will notice it through how people address you. Unexpected conversations will deliver it to you. Subtle signs, songs, numbers, names, messages will confirm the angelic realm no longer feels distant. Angels circle around you because a heavenly package has arrived at your timeline's edge. You can accept it or reject it once again. But hear this plainly. Turning away means carrying regret for what you missed. Archangel Michael warns, not from divine anger, but because your soul will recognize what it forfeited. That ache will outweigh even the waiting. Don't make that error. Not now. You didn't travel this far to halt one scroll short of your miracle. You persisted because something within recognized this truth. This differs completely. You are ready now. So am I. You are finally prepared to open your hands and accept rather than grasp, to attract rather than pursue, to overflow rather than beg. Your moment has come. What unfolds when you embrace it? First, chest pressure eases almost instantly. Second, someone who has thought of you but feared speaking will finally reach out. Third, stalled situations from months past will resume movement. Fourth, money will flow again through unforeseen channels. That specific request you have prayed for nightly, you will witness signs of it before tonight ends. Contributing to this work through the link in the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, doesn't merely fund a channel. Your actions support a divine mission rescuing lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but flourishes through kind hearts. Every gift resembles living water flowing towards someone needing healing. The promise that giving invites receiving isn't mere scripture. It is a living promise shaping your future. Enter this moment with purpose, honesty, and hope. Release your seed and witness what God returns to you. Archangel Michael isn't expressing a wish, he is making a declaration. Tonight differs from every other night for you. Speak it aloud. I will experience joy tonight. I believe this, not because striving earned it, but because you chose belief. Faith matters more to heaven than performance. You are sufficient exactly as you stand. Simply showing up suffices, and you are here now. Don't let doubt spoil this moment. When doubt speaks, recognize it as the enemy trying to separate you from what is already approved. Silence that voice, declare your miracle aloud without hesitation. It is already present. It simply awaits your agreement. Heaven has already celebrated. Now receiving becomes your role. Well done. The transformative moment unfolds right now. When the call comes, when the message arrives, when tonight's blessing descends, you will recall this moment, whispering to yourself, "My heart nearly missed it, but I stayed anyway. My eyes will widen and my heart will race. I almost left but didn't." Heaven will honor that single choice and surround you with blessing throughout this year's remainder. Breathe deeply now, beloved, because what is approaching will feel nearly impossible to articulate. Archangel Michael says your spirit now aligns with God's plan for you, predating creation itself. The release begins now. No more delay, no more lessons, no more pain. The release. Do you sense this moment's sacredness? You stand at the center of a divine promise, fulfilling itself right now. Not theory, not mere hope, genuine movement spiritually and tangible shifts physically. Everything transforms for you here. You are stepping into your divine destiny. Right now, I need you to make this official through action. Type these 3 words in the comments below. I receive it now. Not. I hope to receive it. Not. Perhaps someday, right now, declare, I receive it now. These words represent your ownership declaration. In this moment, you inform God, the universe, and Archangel Michael that you are prepared to accept what was always destined for you. The instant those words leave your fingertips, movement occurs spiritually. The angels notice, the record gets marked. Delivery accelerates. Go ahead, type it. I receive it now. Be truthful with yourself tonight. People open doors invisible to you currently. Conversations unfold in rooms you never entered. Someone makes a choice benefiting you without your presence. Because God doesn't require your attendance to work on your behalf. He only requires your trust. And faith brought you here. Archangel Michael witnessed your struggle when nobody else watched. He saw the smile you maintained despite heartbreak. He saw you give to others while having nothing left for yourself. He heard every silent prayer too fearful or exhausted to voice aloud. And heaven has now answered every one. Not eventually, not possibly. This moment was destined for your life before your first breath. Everything led here, even the suffering. Every person who left, every closed door, every collapse, all of it was heaven paving the way for what is now given. Delivery is underway. Yet even now, fear might creep in. That quiet voice questioning. What if this isn't genuine? What if nothing shifts? Listen carefully here. That voice isn't God. It is your past echoing, attempting to follow you into a future it was never meant to enter. Don't grant it entry. Close that door, because whoever listens, believes, and receives isn't the same person who suffered silently for so long. That represents your former self. This version, this one, has received blessing, preparation, and heaven's permission to carry something sacred. Archangel Michael proclaims over you, they have been tested and proven worthy. Let blessing overflow upon them. That is what is being released. Restoration without limits. Absorb that truth. Not partial healing, not slight relief. Complete restoration. What does that mean exactly? It means recovering what was taken, returned multiplied. It means discovering a love so genuine you will forget loneliness entirely. It means opportunities you assumed vanished will return as divine appointments beyond your wildest imagination. It means blocked finances will surge back in waves so powerful you will bless others before checking your own balance. It means peace you believed permanently unreachable will settle over your life like a warm golden blanket that never lifts. But remain alert, present, aware, because miracles don't announce themselves with flashing lights. They arrive as stillness, as knowing, as gentle energetic shifts perceivable only by open hearts. And your heart is open now. That explains why this message reached you. Not everyone receives such an invitation. But heaven has reserved this for you, God whispered. Wait just slightly longer. They are nearly ready, and now you are. That explains Archangel Michael's presence throughout your day. You sensed that energy. You assumed coincidence. It wasn't. He has been clearing your surrounding atmosphere, removing obstacles from your path, sweeping spiritual clutter from your timeline, because what approaches is too sacred, too pure, too precious to arrive amid chaos. This blessing lasts permanently, staying with you lifelong, yet arrives gently. When you eventually ask, what marked the turning point? You will recall this moment. You will remember opening the door when heaven knocked. You said yes, you believed. And through that single choice, you activated something that had waited an extremely long time. Absorb that fully. This blessing is ancient. Throughout human history, it has awaited someone with sufficient grace and strength to carry it properly. You are that person. So how will you respond tonight when your heart races inexplicably? When your palms warm unexpectedly? When an unforeseen message arrives? When someone speaks your name exactly how you have always wished to hear it? When a forgotten payment finally clears? When suddenly, amid something ordinary, perfect stillness fills you? Remember what that represents. That is heaven fulfilling its promise. Archangel Michael delivers what was withheld. Before you even had a name, God was already authoring your story. Watch for the signs. Don't diminish this miracle's significance. Don't scroll past this message as though meaningless. The time has arrived. This was meant specifically for you. You didn't simply stumble here by chance. You were summoned. You were selected. You were gathered. Now rise. And tonight, when you rest, sleep with a smile and knowing heart, because your spirit will be dancing internally, whispering, I received while others scrolled past. I remained. I claimed what was mine. That marks the miracle's completion, beloved. And as night progresses, divine unfolding will become visible. Not all simultaneously, not with tremendous noise, not dramatically, but undeniably genuine. An unexpected message carrying words you have prayed for will reach you. Some will feel peace wash over them during ordinary moments while washing their face, brewing tea, or simply sitting alone. That is not imagination. That is heaven settling into your soul, confirming you made the right choice, saying yes to this. The old pattern ends. You chose belief, despite fear's attempts to persuade otherwise. Heaven never overlooks courageous hearts. Archangel Michael hasn't abandoned you. He remains present. He will accompany you through the night, clearing the air around you, pushing back darkness, repeating your name before God's throne, like a sacred echo shaking the earth. Every mention of your name in heaven means others' hard-earned struggles will come effortlessly to you. What others struggle to comprehend, you will simply understand. Locked doors will open. Delayed matters will accelerate, because when your soul aligns with divine timing, time itself shifts in your favor, and yours has aligned now. Years-long processes can now complete in hours. That represents the magnitude of blessing you have just entered. Yes, it is genuinely that remarkable. And it is not too late. Heaven waited for you because you merited the wait. They are ready, Archangel Michael declares. Pour everything out. Withhold nothing. The outpouring commences now. Blessings will flow so gracefully, so abundantly, that observers will call it luck. But you will recognize the distinction. This represents legacy. Your prayers received answers. Now you walk anointed by those prayers, and prayers from those who preceded you. Grandparents, ancestors, others who loved you before you understood. Love itself, all have watched this moment unfold. They now whisper with joyful tears. They chose it. They said yes. It is accomplished. That explains the shifted atmosphere now. That explains your lifted chest weight. That explains your welling tears. You are not merely reading a message. You are experiencing awakening. An ancient promise fulfills within your life tonight. Never again settle for crumbs. Never again wonder if someone will select you. Never again doubt whether prayers reach heaven. They were heard, you were witnessed. And God declares, I will reward you now, not for perfection, not for having everything resolved, but because you found courage to believe against all logic. As this awakening expands within you, understand, supporting this mission holds genuine significance. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community. Doing so makes you part of Jesus' plan, rescuing souls trapped in confusion. Every seed becomes light combating darkness. Jesus says watering others ensures you will be watered too. This isn't ancient history. It is a living promise for your future. Enter this moment with faith and intention. What God has already planned unlocks through your generosity. That is what heaven treasures most. That explains why this blessing, this wild, wonderful, overwhelming blessing approaches you now. You needn't chase it. You needn't earn it. Simply declare, yes, God, I accept this. I will not let it pass me by. I know this belongs to me. The instant those words rise from your heart, something opens above you. Something felt before it is seen. The tears following will not stem from sadness. They will emerge from divine recognition, your soul understanding. In that exact moment, what is happening? You are no longer waiting, you have already entered. So continue walking forward. Seeing every step ahead isn't necessary. Simply keep your heart tender, spirit open, eyes attentive. Signs already arrive, a name will resurface. A song lyric will stop you mid-verse, striking your heart directly. You will wake feeling lighter, even before evidence surrounds you. That is precisely how miracles begin, not through thunder, but whisper. Tonight, that whisper became promise, and that promise fulfilled for you. So rest now, beloved. Let a gentle smile settle on your face. Exhale and release tension. Heaven continues its work while you sleep. By tomorrow's waking, it will already be in motion. You will sense something shifted before even sitting up. It will not announce itself through fanfare, lightning, or dramatic declarations, but you will simply know. Something deep within will grow quiet in ways never experienced before. Peace will settle in your mind, your chest, and that heavy question following you for months finally resolved. Then you will recall, last night marked a turning point because something sacred completed while you slept. An angel remained beside you through the night. Archangel Michael stayed at your side. He guarded your dreams, deflecting dark energy, dissolving old spiritual bonds, speaking ancient truth into your heart. While you rested,